New criminal charges in the classified documents case against former President Donald Trump, including new allegations that the former president asked a staffer to delete camera footage. Trump fighting back, blasting prosecutors overnight. Jared Hill joins us now live in New York with more on what the Justice Department is saying and the new reaction to all of this morning. Jared, what can you tell us?
Yeah, so Amanda, these three additional charges include another count of willful retention of national defense information, as well as some more obstruction-related charges. Now, this morning, as you mentioned, we're hearing from former President Trump himself. Take a listen. The Department of Justice unsealed a superseding indictment yesterday, showing that former President Donald Trump has been hit with three new charges in the Florida federal documents case.
This is harassment. This is election interference.
He now faces accusations of conspiring to pressure a staffer to delete camera footage at his Mar-a-Lago estate in an effort to obstruct the investigation.
This just adds more devastating evidence and ammunition.
In another charge, the indictment refers to this audio recording obtained by CBS News, which allegedly captures the former president showing an Iran war plan to several people without security clearances. It happened 2 years ago at his New Jersey golf club.
It is like highly confidential secret.
A third defendant, Mar-a-Lago worker Carlos de Oliveira, was also added to the case. The revelations came after Trump posted on Truth Social that his attorneys had a productive meeting with the special counsel's office in Washington yesterday. And days ago, the 2024 GOP candidate revealed he received a letter indicating he's a target in the probe into efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Now, some legal experts have been telling CBS News that the latest target letter indicates the special counsel has probably made up his mind to seek another indictment, but nothing obviously is official. Amanda, back to you.
And Jared, this is just one of several legal obstacles Trump is facing. Are we seeing any political fallout so far with all of this when it comes to his campaign? We know that some of his stuff is scheduled during big parts of the campaign for next year, but what about right now?
Yeah, that's right. So this the court case regarding the Mar-a-Lago documents as of now is scheduled for May of 2024, which really puts that after a lot of these major primary contests have already taken place. But what we're seeing right now is not really any significant change in the polling for former President Trump, at least not in a negative way. In fact, in some of these instances, we have seen some spikes in his polling numbers related to this. So as of now, again, this might even actually help him. But again, there are a couple of months left to go. There are a couple of more events. In fact, tonight, the former president's going to be in Iowa for an event that's the first caucus state for the Republican Party. So a lot to watch out for.
Yeah, a lot, definitely. And I know more is to come of this. All right, Jared Hill reporting for us live from New York. Thank you so much.